Suppose we could always switch you over to bringing wood in. Didn't think about that part. Go. Our medically injured folks are being treated. This is good.
Get some rest, people.
Got plenty of coal coming in. You're switching over, that's just fine. And our sawmill is just about built. Just in time to put our workers to work. Very important. What do we have here? You have nothing left to research in your basic, right? You need to get 50 wood in order to do that. Okay. Still true. Did not change. We have very little food for our people. Hopefully that will change. I know, Tech, that you're done. Nothing I can do yet. Let's see about our foragers, though. Maybe they'll set up camp. Ah. Sorry, it's going to take me some getting used to. Foragers have reached the hunting grounds. Numerous animal tracks cover the gentle banks of the stream. The gentle banks of this swiftly flowing stream form a convenient watering place. We could set up camp here for some time to hunt animals coming for water. We can set up camp here to supply raw food to the construction site. And we discovered a small waterfall. Sure, let's set up a camp. Working for 4 days, delivering 80 raw food every day. Okay, so this we can hunt it out of existence. That's good to know. Also, this is bringing in the food that we're desperately going to need. We're waiting for ship to come in. Coal pile is gone completely. Interesting. Shifting resources at the dock is not an efficient way. Like, you can't just turn from one to another. These are the things we learn on these first-time playthroughs. It's 5 a.m. People are getting up. Motivation fell a little bit. We're still in the medium motivational area. Here comes our group going off to work. And they are producing wood. Oh, thank goodness. Indignant engineer. An engineer complains to you, "Sir, it seems I've been mistakenly lodged in a tent full of workers. Now, you see, I don't have anything against workers, but they're quite loud and, well, they sort of smell. Could you make sure that I get moved to an engineer's tent?" Certainly, or no, we have to make two. Alright, we'll continue this stratification if it makes you all happy. Be some sense of upset. Right, we should be collecting these. Some more people as well. And we need this bathhouse as soon as we get 40 wood in. Well, first we should do the research once we get to 50 wood. So now we're just gathering the wood. Here as well. You have 500 wood you can collect from your vicinity. That seems like a good idea. There's the 50. Let's research drawing boards. Going back to them, or to them for the first time, however the case may be. Yes, at this point we probably don't need to have you continue to bring wood. So, switch over to coal again. I think eventually we can build coal mines and things down over here. Oh, this is just a pile. Interesting. like steel might need to be brought in then. Let's check our economy. How are we doing? Gaining 124 wood. That's great. No steel yet. We are making 80 rations and eating 75 of them, so our rations are growing. It's all good.
Folks, enough work for today.
Yes, our sawmill should bring in wood for the moment. I think eventually we're going to need steel to be brought in this way, but we're doing okay so far. Basic facilities, research the, or rather build the telegraph station. Let's build the bathhouse first. So build the bathhouse close to the water. Shorten the trip there, I suppose. Oh, you were actually already connected. Great. Since everyone's off work, they should go and build it immediately. And they do. Bathhouse established. Bathhouse has been built. Now people can take care of their hygiene needs. Nation rises. Excellent. The curative and preventative effects of bathing were known for millennia, long before germ theory of disease postulated the link between hygiene and health. To provide our people with access to hot baths in this harsh climate, we need plenty of coal, but the effects are undeniable. Nobody has access to a bath. Oh, it needs to be built near their homes. Okay, that would have been good to know. Cool game. Build that where I said we were going to build the chapel. Did at least get the credit for building it. Oh, so close. Let's tear down this house. Yes, somebody who's homeless fell ill. Oof. Really sure I can build you there. Apparently they don't like to be homeless. Who does? Who does? Motivation took a big hit. Let's get that bathhouse in. Fills the space perfectly. And reaches all of the homes, which is what I was hoping for. Really need to improve motivation here if we can. There we go. All of our people have access to a bathhouse. While it's active, people living within range are less likely to get sick. You take 72 coal a day. Ooh, goodness. Boy, you're going to be making people happy. Drawing boards researched. Great. Now what are our options? We haven't done this profiles manufacturer yet. We should. Now let's see. More foragers. Forager carts. They'll move faster. Fishing harbor allows us to build fishing harbor, a steady source of raw food. Medical post upgrade. Sawmill upgrade would give us a faster sawmill. That seems like a good idea. Docks will be more efficient. Build reloading stations with gather resources piling at the docks. Interesting. So far we haven't needed the rest of these, but yeah, let's improve our sawmill for the moment. Let's promise the people a chapel, since that seemed to be the biggest motivation. Oh, what did I say? It's a right decision. Nobody should be denied access to a place to worship. Good, I miss praying together, says Reuben Gage. Hot bath at the bathhouse. Sir, an engineer came forward complaining that some people use the bathhouse for sex. Animals! With the noises they make, it is impossible to relax. Will you put an end to this depravity? So our options are, of course, motivation will fall, discontent will fall. It's none of my business. We need a place for this. You'll have 3 days to sign House of Pleasure. Okay, that seems to make sense. I'm going to say it's none of my business, although... perhaps we should encourage people to use their tents. Such things. Yes. Okay. Motivation's down a little bit, but so did discontent fall. Food rations are going well. Let us see about this chapel. How big are you? You're actually fairly narrow. And putting you here, I would have to destroy 2 of those. Would get everybody in range again. How are you doing for range? You would be out of range then at that point. Okay. Still feel like if I move you down to here, but the chapel up there will be in a better place for having them kind of next to each other. Motivation seems to be a lot more difficult to deal with in this game. Building here will destroy resource sources. Well, sorry, needed to be done. Doing okay. Need that chapel. We'll be much happier then. And this time nobody fell sick from being homeless, so maybe it's better to build the tents during the day so that they don't get sick at night. Chapel has been erected, giving people a place to pray together and find comfort in faith. Motivation rises. Not by much. Almost all of our people live near a chapel. People living near a chapel more often take part in services which remind them about their higher purpose and raise their motivation. Religion plays an important role in the lives of most citizens of the British Empire. It strengthens the community bonds, protects against despair, and reminds people of their higher purpose, which is of particular value in times of strife, such as these. That's nice. Alright, we still need the telegraph facility, though, right? Telegraph station, which is rather large. Perhaps I shouldn't build that right on the shoreline. It's not like I've got many other options here. Okay. Send out the telegraphy. More food coming in, great. Certainly got the extra people to spare here during the day. We've got 25 unemployed workers. We should probably be doing something with them. A second sawmill? The gathering post down here to gather the coal? Maybe that makes sense. We can have the... I think we'll do the circle at the base there. The line is open. Good work on setting up the construction camp. Now that we have a line of communication, use it to request resources. We will provide what we can, but be aware that your camp is not the only project we supply. There are 2 other construction sites in your area. Together, these 3 generators will secure shelter for inhabitants of Liverpool should the worst happen. Their fate is in your hands. Do not let them down. We shall succeed. You can now order resources in the telegraph station. Okay, order resources? Ah, people and steam cores. How nice. Well, that's good enough, I guess. Definitely need to get the generator piece building, because I feel like we're losing some time on that. And request more people or supplies. Okay. Well, we get more workers in. Surely can. We are at 46, which is too much. 23 we can do. Okay, let's order a shipment of workers. Generator shaft structure. Now that you have the basic infrastructure, it's time to start with the construction of the generator. Build a profiles manufacturer, then produce 8 structural profiles. That will allow you to set up the shaft structure. This is not easy to say. Interesting. Okay. Laws are available. More of the same, really. Could get a public house going. Sure. A pub will remind us of home and help us forget our woes. Sawmill will do better. Let's figure out this initial research piece, though. Profiles manufacturer. Yeah, and let's also get a second sawmill going. Since he won't be there forever. Oh, we're out of wood. Well, again, that should trickle back in. You need people. No. And you should switch over to steel. Should be fine otherwise. Interesting. Yeah, we definitely need a street to reach up there. This has somewhat become our main street, hasn't it? It's fine. Yes. Put the workers in there, cutting down trees. So that we can fill in this area with houses at some point. We haven't had the new shipment of people yet. It's a terrible way to put that, isn't it? 1, 2, I know there's some open space there, but it is what it is. 3. Go. Get these extra tents in place. Profiles manufacturer researched. Good. Machine shop allows us to build a machine shop and produce steam exchangers necessary to build the generator. We'll need that someday. Ventilation plant, which improves work safety across the construction site, consuming 25 coal per hour. This building provides the whole construction site with fresh air, improving safety in all workplaces. Uses 25 coal per hour. Faster reloading. We haven't really needed all this place yet. Let's do a fishing harbor, get a steady source of raw food for ourselves. 20 and 10. Yeah, that's fine. Yes. Not interested in the person so much as I want to get the resources here. Oh, there goes the resources. Here comes our steel. Day's over. Okay. Well enough, I suppose. Have available. Oh, right. The profiles manufacturer. We definitely need to get that into place. Ah, this is why we couldn't build willy-nilly in the area around the generator. We need these buildings to be there. That makes a certain amount of sense. Chapel is just passive effects. Okay. You've got reach on all of them. You have reach on all of them, except this guy. This one is out of range. That's fine. Right. You take workers, and all 20 of those that we had available are now going to be making things here. A structural profile takes 25 wood. Do not have it. Our 23 more people, which we've got homes for, fortunately. And how is our food situation? Oh, we're doing great. Even with the new people coming in, we should be in good shape. Coal gain is going well, too.